You're listening to Business Talk Radio, where we take business to the next level.
Rapping with Dr. Jacalyn connects you with experts from all over the world to help you take charge of your career, your business, and your life. Rap along with us. Visit drjacalyn.com to learn how to become a guest or a sponsor. And now, the doctor is in.
Hello and welcome to Rapping with Dr. Jacalyn, a special edition of the variety show. My guest has a story to tell, or is it a story to sing? I'm your executive producer, and I am your host, Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck. I'm a certified life, career, meditation, and yoga coach. And I am so thrilled to have our guest with us today, live from Paris, introducing Azadé. Welcome.
Thank you. And I just wanted to say that a dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In dreams you will lose your heartaches. Whatever you wish for, you keep. Have faith in your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come smiling through. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, the dream that you wish will come true. Hi.
Bravo, bravo. That was outstanding and beautiful. You are just so talented. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Merci beaucoup. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. I really was looking forward to this show today because I just wanted to meet you and I wanted to hear your voice live. Mm-hmm. And I love the fact that you sing anytime, anywhere. How did you come up with that?
Oh, I didn't come up with that. People were like, just stop singing anywhere and anytime. So I thought that's my nickname, so let's use that. I think that goes really back. I mean, from since I remember when I started learning songs, every word that makes me think of a song, I just sing the song. So it's tiring. It's annoying. I could also use it. So
there's always a song waiting to come out. Is that pretty much how it feels?
Yes. And sometimes people get annoyed. Like, okay, now I know that you're going to sing the song, but please don't.
When did you first realize that you had a gift? You had this gift?
Oh, I didn't realize it before somebody told me that actually I should get serious about it. I thought it's normal, that I was just like that and everybody was okay with it. I don't have, like, my mom is always okay with whatever I do. It's like, okay, do just whatever you want and sing whenever you want. It's okay. And at school, everybody was fine with it. Teachers were laughing. So my sister was like, okay, please sing and everything. But then I think around 15 or 16, I was playing flute and the teacher could hear me. I was like, okay, what you're singing is juste. So you'd better start, to get serious about it. So I went to a chorus and sang different stuff. And let's not go back to that time because I'm going to go back to story of Iran and how it is forbidden for women to sing. And then you're going to get like, what? Is it forbidden for women to sing? And I'm going to go, yeah. And the whole story. But then I went out of Iran and I came to France and I went to Conservatory of Music, and I started classical music. That's why I actually do.
So you prefer classical. And, I'm glad that you just shared what you shared about growing up and not being able to sing, because I'll tell you, I personally didn't know that. So that's, I think that needs to be shared for people to know. Is it still that way?
It is, and actually you can get arrested for that. I got arrested for that, and I actually signed a piece of paper saying that I'm not going to do that again, and it is forbidden to organize a concert with a voice of woman, unless you are back vocal, and there's they're going to come and check that actually it doesn't go out of a volume and everything. And there's a huge petition about that, and women, just militing for that. But it's not that easy, because in Iran everything is the politic is always mixed with religion, and then it's, okay, it's forbidden for women to sing because then men are gonna get excited, like, what? And then you better not talk. Just
Oh my gosh. So it must have been an incredible just experience for you to move to Paris and be able to share your beautiful voice.
Oh, thanks. I was doing concerts, but it was underground concerts, which is actually very risky. And also, we made an album with a friend that was not approved because my voice was like too high. I don't know. It was not approved, so we never made that CD out there, And I was also just once I had a concert for only women, and I hated the idea. I may have a concert and there are only women coming, and it's okay with that. But then saying that you're a woman, so you have to sing only for women, then I was really hurt. I was like, ah. So yeah, when I came to France, it was just, the question is not even asked, So yeah, I did classical singing, and that's what I still do. And it is not what I prefer. There is one thing that I do not appreciate in the way we are doing the classical songs, is that you're all alone. You go on a stage and everybody's quiet, and you just go, and in the middle of the silence, you just, and of course it's a beautiful moment. But then I am a little bit crazier than that. I need to share, I need to make people laugh, and I couldn't do that with classical music. So it was always a part of inside. And I started doing some musicals that are not really appreciated in the, my teacher was like, if you go doing musicals, then you're gonna get stuck with musical for the whole life. And why not? And then I started doing one singing women stand-up comedy shows, and it actually worked. It was in very small Parisian halls, so only 40, 60, 100, not more than that. And it was so good. It was a good experience.
That's interesting. So you can also do stand-up comedy.
Yeah. I don't really talk. I actually do always singing. So if there's a message, it's always a singing message. So mixing up lots of different types of music and saying a story with the music. This patch, music patch.
I think that's beautiful. It's beautiful. I want to say hello to some folks who are watching. Hi to Fraser Ramsey, to Frank Pomani, to Salim, I'm not going to say this right, Karaman, I think that's it, and to Earl Erickson and Steve Boone. So lots of men watching. So would you like to sing us into the break?
Yeah, let's sing a little bit of Let's Go Disney. How about that?
Okay.
Maybe the sound is good. Yeah. Well, maybe he's right. Maybe there is something that married me. I just don't see how a world that makes such wonderful things could be bad. Look at this top, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this scroll, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here, you think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got watches and wetsuits galore. Do you want to think I'm a box? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing. Walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get so far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down what's the word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could leave out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? Which other land they understand, but they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand, ready to know what the people know. Asking my questions and get some answers. What's the fire on? Why does it, what's the word? Burn. When it's my turn, wouldn't I love to explore? Let's share up the out of the sea. Wish I could be part of that world.
Bravo, bravo.
Thank you.
So beautiful. How do you feel when you're performing?
I feel good. It depends what do I perform. Sometimes I feel really stressed, but I don't show it.
Yeah, well, you come across as very confident.
Oh, that's because this is my what I want to sing. I mean, what I like to sing. And the hardest time I've been singing were the times that friends and family asked me to sing Ave Maria in their wedding. I mean, my sister asked me to sing Ave Maria in her wedding, and I was like tears coming down because I was seeing her with her beautiful wedding dress. So I was like, oh, Ave Maria. It was the hardest times, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, I almost started crying when you were singing, so I can relate. We have to take a commercial break. Before we do, I just want to thank you again for being here and thank our audience for watching. And we also have some new folks who are watching. Jennifer Tasker, thank you. Manuel Lewis, Samantha Donini, sorry, I think that's how you say it, and Antonio Carmona. Thank you so much for watching. We will be right back. Stay with us here on Rapping with Dr. Jacalyn, the variety show.
The music, services, and programs that we offer at Listening to Smile are based off of scientific studies and research, along with our own personal experiences and testimonials from our clients and our affiliates that we work with worldwide. My own personal journey began in around 2010, and I tried to find relief from a chronic illness that I was diagnosed with. And the traditional ways of healing, they tried to fit me in this box, and that didn't work for me for so many reasons. And this led me to a self-discovery that I never expected to be so life-changing. Healing is multifaceted. It requires us to really look at our whole selves and to get really honest about what we see. I started to see movement towards recovery when I started to integrate yoga into my life daily. When I started to incorporate the music into all aspects of my life, including my yoga practice, my healing completely accelerated, and listening to Smile's music helped me to open my consciousness. I was able to open my eyes to new perspectives and make changes that I needed to make in order to recover. The most noticeable difference that I saw right away, like immediately after listening to my first frequency track, was how much my anxiety stopped, completely stopped. There was such a relief. My mind was actually quiet for the first time in so many years. I felt safe. I felt this comfort and this peace immediately. I continued to listen daily, and I found that amazing things were happening inside of me. I felt calmer, I felt happier. I felt like I was in this little bubble of peace. Physically, I started to see the changes happening. I started to see the things happening in my body that needed to happen for me to heal from my illness. I felt empowered, I felt hopeful, and something that I hadn't felt in years. This is why we at Listening to Smile integrate yoga and Listening to Smile music together. We see such a huge benefit from integrating the music into other modalities of healing. It accelerates these modalities, it steps them up to another level because it works on the brainwave states and the neural pathways in the brain. This is something that is not very easy for us to do alone at home, but the Listening to Smile music makes that possible. This is where real change happens. This is where the body and the mind sync up and work towards health of the being as a whole. That is true health, and Listening to Smile frequency music will get you there.
You're listening to Business Talk Radio, where we take business to the next level.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Rapping with Dr. Jacalyn, and my guest is all the way from Paris. She is singing our way through the show. Azadé, did I get it right? I keep saying to myself,
Azadé, yes.
Azadé. Everybody, it's Azadé. The emphasis is on the first part of the word.
That famous accent in French, ay.
Hey, so beautiful. Well, we're thrilled that you're here. And as I mentioned, I think at the beginning of the show, we have now expanded to 11 platforms. So if people can't watch us live, they can watch us after the fact on our podcast. And all the information is on drjacalyn.com. So before we continue, what's the best way for people to reach out to you? We have your banner here, but for people listening on the radio.
Yeah. Well, yeah, as you can see, I have called myself Azadeh Sings Anytime, Anywhere, because that defines me. Actually, I sing anytime and anywhere. So you can find me on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on TikTok.
Wonderful. And just for those of you listening, her name is spelled A-Z-A-D accent. Is that grave, aigu? Which accent?
Accent aigu.
Accent aigu over the E, and it sings anytime, anywhere. So that's how you can find her. Go to Instagram, go to TikTok. Now, I want to talk a little bit about TikTok because I think that's a very interesting platform. So do you have to do a lot of preparation before you put your, what are they called? Clips, skits, posts?
I don't know. TikToks.
TikToks. Or do you just, because you love to sing anytime, anywhere, you can just go onto TikTok anytime and perform?
Oh, yes. Actually, TikTok is one of those platforms that I can go on anytime and anywhere and just sing. And I love do it people and do it like things and just shows, people talking. I love doing that. And it's actually nonsense and very funny. So my real videos of silly singing, which are actually funny, but they're time consuming for me because I should really put them together and add some stuff and make sure that it's visually fine and everything. So that's going to be on Instagram and YouTube. On YouTube, I put them with openings and, names. YouTube is always for people who have time. But on TikTok, it's like bad quality, just in the middle, put it and like, no, nothing. I mean, no changes for your voice. You just go crazy and sing. That's how TikTok works.
And now, is that platform, TikTok, is that a platform where you can actually make money with singing?
Oh, I don't know. No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't have like 35,000 followers.
Well, maybe you will after this. I want to say hi to Frank Petrucci and to Stuart Soltroff and to Bridging Worlds. So hello to you all. Before we began the show, we were talking a little bit backstage about the word talented, and as a child, what that means when someone says, oh, you're so talented, you're so talented. Can you share a little bit about what you were telling me?
Yeah, I told you some days ago on Clubhouse, people were talking. I was pinged, actually. People pinged me and said, okay, we were talking about talents and you as a talented person. I was like, oh, I'm humble, thank you. And what do you think of talent? And I said, it's a very tricky word. I had the experience when I was a little girl. I'm still a little girl, but when I was a little girl, I was confronted with this problem of, okay, my mom was saying, okay, what do you want to do this summer? I was going, I want to do some drawings maybe. So I was doing the drawing and I was the first in the class. And the teacher was saying, oh, your daughter is really talented in drawing and she should really do something with it. So I was continuing it. Then I wanted to do some music, instruments, singing, being a teacher for children and everything. And people were saying, oh, you're so talented in this. And then when you're like teenager, I was a teenager, I couldn't choose because I have I had the pressure of people telling me, okay, you know what? You are really talented in music. And if you do not do something with it, then you are going to be too old and you're going to regret it. And on the other side, I had, for example, my dad, he was an engineer, and he was like, you are so talented in maths. And I was doing Olympiad, I don't know how to say it, like international competitions, because he wanted to. And he was like, you're so talented. You're the first, I mean, like, you're good in your class, and just go for it, because it's a talent that you have. And if you don't explore it, then you're going to regret it. And again, I had, these people saying, okay, your drawings are so beautiful, and you're so talented in that. Go for it. So I just couldn't choose anything. And at the end, I was like, okay, what should I do? And what should I do so that I can explore all of my talents and not regretting? People like always tell you, as soon as they say that you're talented in something, they will just add up. You should go for it. If not, you're going to regret it. So that was actually very nice. And at the end, I was doing music. I was doing studies for becoming graphic designer. And I was always told that I'm good in service. So and I loved being in food, because I'm so good in cuisine. And I was like, you should do something. You should become a chef. You should write a book and everything. So I was adding up that and adding up everything everyone was saying as talents that I had. And I was just getting lost. And at the end, I couldn't choose. And I still cannot choose. But I try to do a little bit of everything. And I know when you do a little bit of everything, you're not perfect in none of them. But at the end, you feel better. I have no solution for that, okay? And that's not why I started the story. I just wanted to say that it's not also a good thing to tell a child all the time and just stress the child out. You're gonna regret this and that, and you're talented in this and that. Sometimes I know people that they know, oh, I am good in singing. I want to become a singer. So I was not like that. I was like, okay, apparently I'm good in singing, drawing, kitchen, blah, 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 doing blah, blah, blah. And so I was a little bit lost. And I was always telling everyone I really wanted to have only one talent and explore it till the end and feel good about it. I can see that during these hard times of COVID, the thing that I can do different things helped me a little bit financially. So restaurants were closed. So I don't have my whole salary. But again, I know how to do graphic design. So I started doing graphic projects for graphic design projects with packagings. So I could actually earn money. And yeah, that helps also. But
wow, that's no, well, thank you for sharing that. So it sounds like what you're saying is that you're skilled in so many areas. And when people are constantly saying, you're so talented, you should do this, you start going down this one avenue. Oh, maybe I should draw. And then someone else is like, oh, but you're really a great singer. Maybe I should sing. So then you're just confused. You don't know which way to go. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. And I'm saying that I didn't know before. Now I try to concentrate and choose 2-3 things and just explore them. I also have an online shop, which is a brocante, means secondhand, very specific secondhand objects from Vexin. It's a region in France that I live in. So it's beside Paris. And so I take, for example, I don't know, like old stuff, and I remake them and I can sell them. So
do you have any examples you can share with us?
Oh yeah, I have. So my name is Chineuse Amoureuse, and you can find me. I didn't prepare it, so I don't know how to say it in English. Chineuse means a person who goes for second-hand, a very old antique objects. Yeah, antique. Yes.
Antiques.
Yeah, antiques, and remake them.
Okay, so I'm going to put this in the. I'm going to copy this.
And so that's also a hobby. So that just added some years ago, and now I also have people come say, "Oh, you're so talented in this. Do you want to open up your shop?" No.
So it's how do you say that? Chinoise, amoureuse? Chineuse, amoureuse.
Amoureuse. Amoureuse means in love.
In love.
I'm a person who does antics, and I'm in love.
And you're in love. Okay. So is it sort of like a consignment shop where I could bring something of mine? I have a Chanel necklace.
Oh, no, I buy you your stuff. And if I feel like, I change them a little bit. I keep the antique style of them. So if you want broken stuff, but I only do it from Vixen. It should absolutely come from that part of France. The style is only from this part. So it could be really, really oldie, or maybe just only 70 years ago, 50 years ago. But so I think I have a very cute collection now.
That sounds really interesting. I'd like to learn more about that. And in the region that you are in, is that one of the arrondissements, or is that outside of?
Oh, no, I don't live in Paris. I live out of Paris, and it's Vixen is actually a region that you cannot find on the map like that. So you should type actually Vixen français. It's not a designated region on the map. It's used to be a region, so it's protected. So very beautiful. That where I live is actually where Claude Monet was living. If you know Claude Monet, the Impressionist artist, painter.
Yes, Monet.
Yeah. So that's the village that he used to live there. So full of flowers, full of the identity is very, very strong. So, and
sounds beautiful. And it's pronounced Vixen.
Vixen.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Vixen.
I think I told you I took French for 6 years, but I don't get to converse with anyone, so you forget how to say things.
I understand. Yeah.
So I would love for you to sing for us again. Would you like to do that?
Oh, sure. So let's go French.
Okay. I'm going to spotlight you. Go ahead.
Thank you. Des yeux qui font baisser les miens, un rire qui se perd sur sa bouche, voilà le portrait sans retouche de l'homme auquel j'appartiens. Quand il me prend dans ses bras, il me parle tout bas, je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, et ça me fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est lui pour moi pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, l'a juré pour la vie. Et dès que je l'aperçois, alors je sens en moi mon cœur qui bat. I'm sure you knew that song.
Yes, beautiful. Which movie is that from?
Everyone knows that song on one of these things that you know, that you buy when you come to Paris.
Yes. But isn't it from a famous movie?
No, actually, no. It was written for Edith Piaf. and I think she has sang it in English also. And then after her, Louis Armstrong sang it. So that's why it is also famous in United States. And then it has been used for, I'm sure, a lot of movies everywhere.
Yes, I'm familiar
It
with
makes
it.
you think of what movie?
It'll come to me, but I can't think of it right now. So I'm wondering, what's next for you?
Let's ask COVID.
Well, let's say you get vaccinated and the quarantine is lifted and you can go back. What do you plan to do with your talent, with your singing?
Actually, Clubhouse is a very good place for me now. I have been in contact of so many other people that are actually not that accessible in real life. So I talked about my shows, and I had the opportunity to sing some of my silly singings to some creators, and they just suggested me some stuff. So I would like to continue to go on stage, theater stages and everything. And why not giving out an album? So I'm doing some nostalgic, not necessarily Disney, but nostalgic musicals. I'm mixing up with some Persian versions of our childhood songs. And yeah, I have so many projects.
That's good. It's wonderful. A question I have for you is for people out there who are listening or watching, and they like to sing, and somebody said you're really talented, and they'd like to do something with it. What are the steps that you would recommend?
Just go and see a singing teacher. That's very important because your vocal cords, you only have two, and they are actually like this, and and you should take care of them. And it is very important to have good bases, and it is only by learning from a real teacher that hears you and knows what you're doing with them, that you can actually keep them safe. And that is very important. I have known lots of people with lots of passion and talent that couldn't take care of their vocal cords. Also, so many known artists that come and sing only for some years, and then you don't hear from them anymore because they have actually very serious problems. So that looks not very sexy, but you have to. And you'd better learn music. I mean, how to read scores, how to hear, how to be just. Oh my God, how to say that? And yeah, and then when you have the good bases, then you can do whatever you want with. If you have the good technique, you can go from classical to pop to whatever, and also playing an instrument would help. And well, yeah, never lose your passion. A music industry is not easy, so you'd better know what you want. And yeah, well, have faith and you will see that one day your rainbow will come smiling through. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, the dream that you wish will come true. And I say amen.
Oh, that was so beautiful. And thank you for providing that direction for people, because I think people do get lost and confused. We talk a lot on my shows about how people want to take the next step to do something, but they have a lot of procrastination, a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety about making changes. And I'm sure there are people out there listening, watching, people who will later, that are gifted with their voice, but they don't know how to get the word out. They don't know what to do. So it sounds like you need to have some type of training.
Yeah, that's an obligation. And then the rest of it, it's up to you. What do you want to do with this talent? Mm-hmm. What do you want to do with it? It's your choice. So I have had managers who were telling me, okay, you go to auditions, you go this, you go that. And then at the end, don't forget that you should really assume what you want. So I have a lot of people not agree with me with this image of silly singing, but at the end I was like, okay, thank you for your advice, but it's me we're talking about. So at the end, it's you who decides if I want to go silly because I like it that way. So I would go silly, and I will get succeeded. I mean, I'm going to be the number one in something that I am actually. If I go to be number two, number three, or something that I am not, so I don't call that a success. So you just appreciate what you are and accept what you are. That was a piece of advice.
Good direction. Where can people find you on Clubhouse?
I still have the same name. My name is Azadé Sings Anytime, Anywhere on Clubhouse.
I mean, do you have your own room, or there's certain rooms you go into?
Oh, yeah. I have 2 clubs for now, and one is Chansons Françaises. So if you want to come and sing a French song and have some corrections, some help, or learn some stuff about French songs or French singers. Second club is Disney Lovers Club. So and once a week I do a room where people come and sing Disney songs in their own language, and it's actually very interesting. So sometimes we have so many beautiful surprises. So yeah, for now, these 2 clubs and rooms about them.
So any specific schedule that people could go to those clubs?
Oh, for now, no, because my co-hosts are all over the world, and I wanted to be specifically with these people and turn a little bit, to change them a little bit, sorry, and to see, I didn't want it to be fixed for now, but maybe you're right, I'd better do like, okay, Fridays from this time to this time. So in 1 hour, we're going to have our room about Daniel Balavoine, which is a very famous singer in France. And we're going to have quizzes and blind tests about him. If you want to join.
That sounds very interesting.
Yeah.
Well, we're at the top of the hour for our show, and I would love it if you would take us out with a song, and then we'll go to commercial break and our show will be over. So whatever you'd like to sing.
Okay. Where is that? Okay, let's see that.
And while you're finding that, we do have 3 more shows today. We have at 3:30 Eastern Time, Pet Psychic Amina. Then at 5 o'clock, we have Stories of Hope, Inspiration, and Overcoming Adversity. And 6 o'clock with my co-host Lori Mendelson, also on Clubhouse, we have the Variety Show. So stay tuned for that. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Take it away. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Watching from the windows, all those years outside looking in, all that time, never even knowing just how blind I've been. Now I'm here, blinking in the starlight. Now I'm here, suddenly I see, standing here, it's all so clear, I'm where I'm meant to be, and at last I see the light, and it's like the fog has lifted, and at last I see the light, and it's like the sky is new, and it's warm and real and bright, and the world has somehow shifted. Oh, at once everything looks different now that I see you. Yay!
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure to have you here with us, and I look forward to. Yeah, let's stay in touch, and I'll come and find you on Clubhouse.
Yeah, sure. It was a pleasure to have you. Why do I have lots of Yeah. Okay. It was so illuminated.
Any final words you'd like to say to our audience?
Oh, it was lovely actually to talk to you. You're so open-minded and so smiley, and yeah, just follow her, and and thank you again for having me here.
Thank you so much. We'll see everybody next time. Join us at 3:30 Eastern Time, where we have Pet Psychic Amina. Take care.
Hey. Bye, everyone.
Bye.